New landscapes always bring fresh inspiration, and today I've got the chance to do some landscape photography here in Cambridgeshire. With my Canon RP in hand, I'm treating this as a bit of a scouting trip, exploring somewhere completely new and seeing what locations might well be worth returning to. Today is a rare day for me. You see, I'm having to travel for my work, and I thought whilst I'm here in Cambridgeshire, I could spend my free time by exploring a new area with my camera. This is a part of the country I normally wouldn't be able to get out to do some landscape photography, so I think it'd be a little bit rude if I passed up on this opportunity, don't you think? So I did a little bit of research back home, found a couple of locations I could come out to, grab a couple of shots, maybe send the drone up and just enjoy a new landscape. It's what I'd call a scouting trip per se. If I have a good time, if I get some shots that I'm really happy with, maybe I could come back in the future, dedicate a proper day of photography to. It's all a little bit ironic, isn't it? After all, it was only last week that I spoke about getting out, exploring new locations, that sense of exploration and adventure being vital in some sense to our well-being. And then in the last few days, this brand new opportunity has effectively fallen into my lap to get out with the camera and explore yet another new location. Far too good to pass up on. Beautiful with all the narrowboats down the river here, just by kind of setting. The only thing I've really got to be mindful of today is the time. Don't exactly want to be late for work and get myself into trouble, but then I can always come out after work. I've got the prospect of sunset to look forward to before I head home. I suppose in some regard, maybe because I've never been up here before, I should be focusing on just the one location rather than going to a handful. In the same sense though, look at it from another viewpoint, the pressure is completely off. I've never been up here before, don't know what's around here. There's only a few things that I know what to expect. So if I don't come away with any decent shots, then it's almost to be expected. I guess this is a good reminder as to why when I wanted to go out and find some wild heather recently, I stuck to a location that I know by going out to Hothfield. I could have gone somewhere new, but as a result, I might not have found what I was looking for, meaning that it would have been a wasted trip on that occasion. By coming out today, doing some scouting around Cambridgeshire, it's given me the opportunity to see, okay, what locations are worth heading out to with the camera if I came back here for a specific day of photography. I mean, I've done all the research that I could have been able to have done. Gone on to Google Maps, looked up previous images that people have taken of locations around here and they've shared on social media. The trouble with the latter, like I say, and like I've said a lot, is the fact that, of course, you can see a shot on Instagram and go, yeah, I'd like to go to that location and see if I can replicate, get a similar image using the same subject. The trouble is, when you get out to that location, finding the initial subject matter in the first place, that's easier said than done, and I'm talking from experience. So I'm finished with work for the day. I can turn my focus back to the photography. I have to admit though, one downside to coming out to Cambridgeshire, exploring new locations, is it's very difficult to find something new. You end up just grabbing shots at locations that hundreds of photographers have been able to capture from previous visits to the same places. I found that issue. I had that issue when I went to the Peak District last year. It's all well and good going to these lovely spots like Mamtor, Winnets Pass, going to Crome Hill, the Roaches. But if I'm being honest with myself, the shots that I captured that day, they're no different to what anyone else has captured with a camera at those locations. I mean, what's really different, what's really exciting between that trip to the Peak District and that day, and today, I should say, out here in Cambridgeshire? I suppose this is the one advantage I have living in Kent. Our home counties, they might not be the most interesting. Our home regions might not have the best compositions on offer. But what it does allow is it gives us that little bit of an opportunity to go to places maybe a bit close to home that we can take risks with. If we don't come home with a great shot, it's not the end of the world. Because that's the one thing that's always on my mind when I go car camping, when I come out to places like this. You're miles away from home, you're going out partly today specifically with the camera. If I didn't get a shot that I was really happy with, if I took risks and I went to places where I didn't find any photography, well, the whole trip's going to be a bit of a waste, isn't it? It's going to be a waste of time, waste of effort. Don't want that. It's the end of what has been a long day today. I'm back where I started, this time hoping to enjoy a beautiful sunset, but I've had a lovely time out with the camera. You take care though. Hope to see you back out on location next week, but from me to you, goodbye.